Good, good, good. So these are the deadlines. Anyways, it's good to make sure everything's documented and clear and organized so that we're keeping track of all of our approved deadlines. And so these are the most intense deadlines that we have. I would say that some of these are even like level, level 4, level 3, level 2. I think the rest of these are pretty, I would say by the time you get to here, it's like level 1, I mean, these are pretty minor deadlines, right? So that's an update that we have those new deadlines, which is exciting. So if we go into our functionality list, we want to update the payroll. We're talking about on-time payroll. We have deadlines for on-time payroll. Are we doing it? No. Functional payroll.
1, 2, 3, exhale, relax.
All right, so I was saying that the other things I feel like are important. So we need to get all pay stubs organized. We need to prioritize income. For me, this is just like our #1 priority for getting functional. And that income, I feel like, with Jeremy writes grants. Like, why would we not set a grant deadline? So grant, like an umbrella grant deadline or a template grant deadline. Some type of, either fundraising deadline, or we could do like some type of campaign, investor campaign deadline. Albert campaign for like 2% per month returns ROI. So anyways, I don't know if we wanted to look at that, but we didn't really talk about it. It was only in text. So if he wants to prioritize that, he can do that. But from there, and move everything forward, right? Portals. So we could make deadlines to move forward all of our work that we need to be done to be able to launch, and which will help support our income. So for me, without these deadlines for the launch, it's hard, for example, to do our client outreach. So client outreach, yeah. So, but I would love to do client outreach, but it would be very helpful to have our website updated or have our info sheets and the information that we need for the clients. Yeah. But we definitely need to focus on bringing in money.
Yes. To get the functional, very functional. To keep it functional.
Time to pause. Please stop.
Well,
close your eyes. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes.
The goal is to get us functional. We currently are not functional. Our finances are not functional. Like, we're not in good shape. And we can easily fix that if we just get paid, right? So this is the goal. Line 27. We simply follow the deadlines. We meet the deadlines. We're functional. We get paid, right? Under our current deadlines, we can meet every single deadline, still not get functional, and still not get paid, and everything can still fall apart and go bankrupt, right? That's the problem with our current model. So we could add like 3, 4, 5 more deadlines that would address these biggest gaps right now, which is basically our income and financial stability has the biggest gaps, along with our prime lineage, right? And then that's it. We're good. We'll be stable, we'll be functional long term if we meet the deadlines, right? But the idea that we can meet the deadlines and still not be functional and still not be able to get paid is what bothers me. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So we need more diverse income opportunities. All right, so any questions about the overall update on the plan? I mean, I think that is pretty clear. The only other thing I could add here is that I do want to add a new recruitment and the substitute deadline for December 12th.
Time to take a break. Please stop. Write down whatever you were about to say. And
so we could say priorities for deadlines, right? So we could say okay, let's like have 4 or 5 priorities for deadlines. I would personally say, you know, maybe the grant deadline, super key. Investor deadline would be pretty amazing. I don't know if we want to do this political stuff, but we could just throw it on there just because it is something that's come up. Then we have the new recruitment and substitute deadline that we want to do. We have, you know, basically some type of launch deadline. So this would be deadline. This would be either, you know, a website, you know, a deck, you know, something to offer to clients, you know. So this would be like a launch deadline / you know, client outreach support deadline. I think that's everything, right? Client outreach, portals, info sheets. We follow the deadline. Yeah. So I think these are 6. I don't know if anyone can think of any more than this 6. But I feel like this is a good start, right? So let's just put our names here. Alex, Ate, Lucy. And so we can vote on these during the break. So we're going to take a break. We can vote on these options. I mean, there's so many other things that we could work on. I mean, I'll just put one more here that I'm probably not going to prioritize, but just so you know that it's definitely a possibility, is we could do token value info and profile, you know, sales. Whoops, slaves. It's really silly, sales. Another one could be like getting the new companies started. Cool. All right. Anyways, so that all looks like everything is pretty much there. Other that we have here that are not included deadlines. We don't have any training deadlines. We don't have any onboarding deadlines / orientation. So for example, we could have a deadline that says, okay, Jeremy joins the team. Within 2 weeks, we are required to have him orientated and starting his onboarding, right? So there would be a deadline there where it's like, if we don't